Hi everybody, it's Sandy, Children and Family Worker at Christchurch United Reformed Church, and welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm going to show you how I make the Play-Doh for Mustard Seeds Toddler Group. The recipe for this is already on our website, which you can find at www.christchurchrayleigh.org.uk. But I'm going to take you through how to do it. If you've never made Play-Doh before, this is a nice simple method of making Play-Doh, and it really works. You do need strong arms though. So to start off with, you're going to need to put all your dry ingredients into a large saucepan, preferably one that you don't mind if it gets mucky. I mean, I always manage to clean mine out quite well, so it's not an issue, but you can find that it does stick to the sides quite a lot. So I'm putting that on the scales, and I'm going to measure out 600 grams of plain flour. Just realised I'm on the wrong thing. Right, 600 grams. Which is quite a lot. If for one child, you can probably reduce this quite a bit, to be honest. But I'm going to make this for quite a few children, so ready for a holiday clump. There we go. That's 600 grams. So you want to put all your dry ingredients in. So that next you need some salt, and you need 300 grams of salt, so half salt to the amount of flour. Just get that back to north. As you can see, it's a lot of salt, and that's what helps to keep the Play-Doh and stop it from going horrible. I'm going to get some more salt. Nearly there. That's 300 grams. And then you need some cream of tartar. This is cream of tartar. You can buy it in the baking section of your local supermarket normally. And you need 30 grams of that. So just take that back to 0 again. Not sure how much is in each of these packets, and let's have a see. Okay, not much, so got about 4 grams apparently. So you need quite a lot. Although, if you make a smaller amount of Play-Doh, you won't need quite so much. So that's 10. Weirdly. Oh, just lost half of that on the floor. That's 14. You can get cream of tartar in bigger packs than these. You can get it online, or some of the supermarkets do like a little tub of it, which is obviously easier than having all this. Excellent. Right. I'm more or less there, so I'm going to leave it at that. I could have done with another packet, but that's fine. The cream of tartar really helps the Play-Doh to not to go off, so it'll help it keep a bit longer. And then you need your cooking oil, so you need 900 millilitres, sorry, what am I talking about? Not 900. 45 millilitres of cooking oil. So let me just find my measure. Measure. There we go. Right. Yeah, got another measure there. Let's do suppose that one might be easier. Right, I didn't even know that was in there. So this is ordinary rapeseed cooking oil, and I'm going to put in 45 millilitres. Let's just find it. Oh, it's a little shot glass. And pour that in to the saucepan. Okay. So the next thing you need to do is you need 900 millilitres of water, which I've got there ready. And if you want coloured Play-Doh, you need to add some colouring. So I've got some food colouring here. This particular one is green. I'm just going to add a big chunk of that. And I'm going to give that a stir. There we go. Oh, it's very green actually. So I'll show you that in a minute. So that's my green water, it's black in there. So then you're going to put your saucepan with all your ingredients onto the stove, and on about a medium heat, not too hot, and you're going to start to stir that round and add in a little bit of water. Actually, probably best if you do it without having it on the heat to start off with. Add all the water in, but add it slowly so that you're stirring as you go, so you don't get so many lumps. So I'm going to start that off. Give it a stir. Okay, so I've got to the point now where it is becoming extremely hard to actually stir it at all, which means it is ready to come out. I'm just giving it one last stir around to make sure. As you can see, it's hard work. So it's extremely hot at this point, so please don't let your children touch it at this point at all. Actually, yeah, that's hot. I'm just going to get a thing out so I can get it all out if possible. And the next bit you might want to wear rubber gloves for, or you can actually do it in your mixer if you've got a mixer, and it needs to be kneaded. So as I say, it is very hot, so don't let children touch it, and if you're going to touch it, use rubber gloves or something so that you don't burn yourself. Now, as you can see, this is why I said don't use your best pan, because that is literally stuck to the bottom, and that is because once it starts cooking properly, it cooks quite fast, so it takes a little while to get going, and when it does, it really goes quite quickly. So you do need to keep stirring it the whole time, don't leave it. I'm just going to put that straight into the sink with some water, and that will wash up nicely later. So once you've got it all out of your pan, there we go. Once you've got it all out of your pan, you can start, as I say, to knead it. And as I say, it's very, very hot, so please be careful. But this will give it the consistency that it needs to make really nice Play-Doh for your children to play with. I'm a bit of trouble with my board here, it's moving. It is very hot. I am burning myself a little bit doing this. You can't really see me, I've just realised, so I'm just coming back a bit. Okay. It is, I will hold it up to show you, there we go, but it is very, 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 very hot. So I'm just literally turning it over like that onto the board all the time, just to knead it, and just carry on like that until it's nice and smooth. And then once you think it is ready, you can put it into, back a bit, you can put it into a plastic bag and then into a Tupperware container or a old ice cream container, and then it will keep. You can keep it in your fridge, but you don't need to, just in a cool place, and it will keep for weeks because of the cream of tartar. At this point, if you want to add glitter to it or some textured things like rice or something like that, you can. Just to give it that bit more interest for your child. Obviously, if they're going to eat it, you don't want to put glitter in it. It is okay to eat because, as you saw, it was flour, oil, water, salt, and colouring. However, it won't taste nice because there's so much salt in it, so hopefully they won't eat much of it. It's not really good for them. And if your dough starts to dry out, you can mix a little more water in, or if it starts to go really, what's the word? If it starts to be really yucky, like fluid, you probably want to throw it away at that point. Yeah, it'll keep several weeks. With just one child handling it, you haven't got a hygiene risk, so you can keep it for as long as you feel you want to. And that's it really, and that's my ball of Play-Doh that I've made. It's quite heavy, and that will be enough for the children for Holiday Club, which is our online holiday club this year. And that's how much I'd normally make for our preschool, not preschool, for our toddler group. I used to make it with preschool, so I'm getting muddled up. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed watching me make Play-Doh, and have a go if you want to. If you don't, fair enough. And I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.